Hey, girl. I logged on a minute earlier so I could make sure my background look right. Okay, I see I need to straighten it a bit. Let me see. Sorry for the movement, y'all. I get motion sickness, so I hate when people do this, but I don't have any other way to fix it. Hey, Deborah, girl. Okay. Ooh, child. I'm not even gonna lie. I am still tired. I'm still very tired, but I'm going to do this. Oh, Deborah, you so awesome. Hey Esther, welcome home. Okay, let's see. Skip. I'm trying to make sure I can see. All right. I guess it's bright enough. I still got some sunshine. I feel like so here's what happened. I woke up on time today, like my regular time, 5 a.m. I usually get up between 5 and 5:30. The latest is 6, and then I do my whole morning routine. And so I woke up at that time this morning. I was like, "Oh, good, I could just do my day as normal." But around 1:30, 2 o'clock, it hit me real hard. So I said, "I'm just gonna take a nap." That nap was long as a bug. So I don't know if that was a nap or I just tried to. I don't know because it would have been. That was the time I was waking up in the morning in Japan. So I just figured, let me just take this quick nap to get past this. No, I slept for like 2 hours. That's not a nap for me. So, anyways, y'all, hopefully we get a more vibrant version of me because I'm awake. But okay, here's what I did, y'all. First, hey y'all, hey, I don't know who's here. I see more people here than I see in the comments. But if you are here and you're just watching, hello to you too. You said I'm tired too. Oh my gosh, yeah. I the jet lag for me, Esther, is always heavier on the back end. Like when I return home, I think I do well with transitioning to Japan. Um, Being there, like I don't have the jet lag issue real heavy while there. It's when I get home and I try to readjust to real life that I struggle. But here's what I did because Deborah told me on Instagram that she wanted to see everything and not that group photo that I tried to put in my stories. So my plan is now what I did was I went through all my stuff, I sorted it out, and I categorized everything. So I'll show you what I got in clusters, like in categories. So like today's category is Traveler's Notebook items. It's everything I bought from Traveler's Notebook. These were big enough purchases where I could just do a haul on this. And then I have other little clusters, like there's one that's just books. There's one that's beauty and snacks. So I bought some beauty products and some snacks. I'll show y'all that. I just broke everything down. One whole haul will just be stickers because the amount of stickers I purchased is absolutely ridiculous, but I have no regrets. So, anyways, I think I have about 10 or 11 clusters of things. That's how I categorize all my stuff. And we'll go from there. One, I know another category is just pins. So just stay tuned. I cannot tell y'all what day and time coming on here. I will try to at least give a 15-minute to 30-minute heads up somehow that I'm going to go live. But if you don't catch the live, I'll save them all. You can just watch the replays. I'm gonna do the best I can to get these out as soon as possible because I'm ready to dig into all my stuff, but I don't want to use anything until y'all see it. So that is why I'm starting with travelers because I need to start using my insert to document the trip. Oh my goodness. Yes, Deborah. And truly, the only reason I did all this is because of your message on Instagram. Hey, to Lily. Okay, so first, I want to start by saying that while I was there, I received a package. I won one of the 7 spots in the Travelers Love and Trip contest, and so they sent my winnings while I was away, and so I came back home to this. this is what I received. I just wanted to show you. I kept the bag because it said winter for, and I'm going to try my best to cut this out somehow as a part of the documentation of this. But they also sent this, y'all, I've seen these a lot. I've never used them, but these are basically travel aromas, something that a scent that you can release like in travel mode, like if you have a hotel room or something and you want to freshen it up, I guess. You can follow the instructions of this and get 10 minutes at least worth of the scent. And this is geranium, this particular scent. And then I was promised one of the Love and Trip traveler's notebooks. And so this is the one I received. Now, I will tell y'all, it looks real nice in this package, doesn't it? I already opened it, y'all. I just tried to put it on a little front for y'all. So, essentially, this is what I'm going to say. I'm going to start by saying this before I open it. I had a feeling that they were going to send passport size, not because I didn't think they were willing to invest in the standards, but I just had a feeling because the email said they would send random sizes, colors, shape, whatever, it would be random. So I was like, they're probably going to send passports. So what I did was when I went to Japan, I still got the Love and Trip standard because I wasn't convinced that I was going to get a standard from this contest. So I was right. And I'm so glad that I picked up the standard size while there. So another thing I want to say is I'm grateful for this one. So here's my plan. I think I'm going to make this Manny's. Here's Manny, y'all. Say hey, Manny. Hi. I think I'm going to make this Manny's 10 because he has over 200 photos just from Japan. And so I want to document his journey also, very simply, of course. And I think I'm going to do that in the passport size because he don't need a standard, I don't think. But another thing I'm excited about is the color and the cover of this because it looks different from what everybody else has been sharing on social media. So you've seen a lot of red. This one is not red. Yes. I wasn't sure about the red, y'all. I did get the red in the standard. Just because it matched the insert and things like that. So I did get it in red for that. But this is brown, which is the color I wanted. But I didn't think they were going to send it because there was so much red online and all this rave about the red leather. So anyways, let me show you what it looks like. It came with this card, which y'all have probably seen a million times if you shop at Travelers. This is what it looks like. Has that little quote and their information on the other side. And then this is, I keep these. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I have plenty of them now, which you'll see in a few. And then here's what it looks like, y'all. And if you have never seen a traveler's notebook open, you get like the instructions in English and in Japanese for care for the leather. You also get an additional string for usage. There's a string wrapped around the packaging, which you can also take out and use. I don't think a lot of people actually do that, but I have, especially with the passport size. And it comes with this carry case to protect your leather, but y'all, I don't use that beyond opening it, so just showing y'all what it comes with. Look, I love it. So it's a nice brown with the text and imagery on the front is in rose gold foil. And so while there at I went to 3 Travelers Factory stores, and I purchased some of their planes, their plane stickers and postcards and all of that. So this just lines up perfectly. And I also have a really cute picture of Manny looking out the plane window, going and coming back. So I think this is going to be his passport size notebook. So I think it's hilarious that I went to Japan and this was sent to me from California. Like, Probably could have got it there. I actually did not see this one in Japan. Would you believe that? I will tell you, there was an abundance of the red leather Love and Trip standard and passport TNs, inserts, all the things that people were going crazy about in America. There was an abundance over there. Like, we could go in and shop that collection in Japan. So I don't know what the issue is. Maybe we didn't get enough across the water, but there was plenty there. So I made sure. Honestly, I saw it like twice before I actually purchased it. I was like, I don't need this. I'll just wait and see what I get. And then by the third time I saw it, I was like, I better get this because it's sold out in America. So, anyways, um here is limited edition, can only get in contests or raffles. Oh, that's good to know, Deborah. Thank you. So here is the inside. It does not have that cute little Love and Trip cover like y'all know the one. Hold on, let me see if I can find that real quick in my bag. There is here it is. So they have this Love and Trip cover, which a lot of people love. And so this one's plain, but I can add this to it if I need to, which I probably will, y'all, because I only have one other passport cover and it's full. And it has plain paper on the inside. I actually have this insert, I believe, and I think it's housing my ink swatches or my fountain pen ink swatches. But that is what I won from Traveler's Notebook. I don't know if I can share the spread I did publicly yet, but as soon as I get the okay, I will, y'all. Because I've had a couple of people ask me to share that, and I just have been cautious because they sent me a thing to sign, a contract, like they have like full rights to use it however they want, the photo anyways, and so I just want to be careful. As soon as I see it on their social media, I'll share it with you all. Okay, that's enough about that. I just wanted you, because it's Travelers, I wanted y'all to see everything. I do not, Deborah. That collection came out in 2019 in Hong Kong, and it is extremely hard to find. But what I will tell you, Deborah, don't tell nobody I did this as I share this live on YouTube. So what I did was I went online because I wanted those Manual Factory Bear stickers, and I was going to go ahead and just bite the bullet and pay for them, whatever somebody asked for them on Mercari, whatever. Well, this one lady that had them, no, that cost she had was way too much. She was selling them for like $55, $60, and those stickers, we know for a package is less than $10. So, oh, Jackie. Oh, well, it was her birthday, Deborah, so that was a sacrifice. So what I did was I took pictures of all the stickers on the internet, and I made my own stickers for Manny. Also, I'm gonna tell you this too. There is, this is so trifling, y'all. Don't think ill of me. This is just for Manny's passport. So this was a leather stitched cover on somebody's TN on Instagram. So I screenshotted it, made it bigger, and took the name of her bear off and put my bear's name on there and made it a sticker. Praise the Lord. So this is going in Manny's little passport. This is the back of Manny. I'll show y'all real quick. The front. I saw this at Travelers and I asked them about it, the flagship store, and they didn't have any more. So I said, look, I gotta do what I gotta do. And this was better than paying $55. This was my favorite one. So I made 2 of those. Because this is what I envision Manny looks like all the time. And this was a smaller one. I couldn't get the corner off. There was like another sticker layered right here. You can still see it right there. I don't care. And then this was a travel insert cover. So I screenshotted that and cut the bottom off, which y'all will see later because it's in his passport. He has a passport. For those of you who don't know, I'll do a little, I'll show the inside of this later. But Manny's info is in here. I'm so hype about it. But I cut off some of the stickers and put it in the passport too. So, all right, back on track. Let me show you what I got for the Travelers because I need to be off here in 45 minutes. Praise the Lord. All right, I'll start with the 10s because they're the biggest things in these bags. So essentially, let me show you this too. I have 2 bags. Y'all about to look at all of this. But these 2 bags are comprised of 3 Travelers stores, me shopping at 3 different stores. So I just combined everything when I was trying to group and categorize how I was going to do these haul videos. So this is the Standard Love and Trip, which I'm sure y'all have seen by now. It's all over social media. But I will open it just so you can see this one too. This is another Love and Trip. Again, I'm keeping that. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. I know that question's coming. What are you going to do with it? I'm really not sure at the moment. I'm thinking that I might document the Japan trip in here, but not the Kyoto and Osaka part, because if you didn't see my flip through video, please check that out when you get a chance, of my 2024 Tokyo trip. But from just 1 week last year, this is how chunky that insert got, and I don't want this. This was a longer trip, so I went from 1 week to almost 2 weeks, and I don't want to put all that in this one book and mess that up. So, anyways, here's what it looks like. Nothing on the cover, which I'm also excited about. Tell you why later. But my patrons are getting ready to get a class where I'm going to show them how I'm going to cover the front of this. And so I'll show you the inside too, just in case there are people here who have not seen it. It is the Love and Trip insert with the bird. It's crazy because I actually love birds and cats, and that's what we get on the 2 inserts. It has these cards on the inside that are perforated that you can use with lines on the back. Paper's cream, light cream color and plain. And then there's more cards in the back that you can use in your journaling. That's what that side looks like. So that's all that's in here. My plan is, as of now, because you all know our plans change on how we're going to use notebooks, is to use it to document Japan, the first week of Japan. All right, so my second one is where I'm going to document the other half of my trip. This, I wouldn't even have considered getting, but while with my crew on the trip, I was told that the only place that this 10 is hard to find now, and the only place you really get it in abundance is at the Kyoto Traveler's Notebook store. And so I said, oh, let me get that. So I have the Kyoto 10 now, which I think I'm going to document Kyoto and Osaka in. I'm not sure if I'm going to do both yet, because why would I put Osaka in my Kyoto insert? But I don't have an Osaka 10. They don't have that. So I got to figure that out. What I'm thinking I might do is just fill the Kyoto insert with Kyoto stuff, and then maybe start a second insert with my Osaka stuff. But anyways, they'll both go in the same insert or cover. So here's what it looks like. It might look black on screen, but it's actually a dark blue. It also has rose gold foiling of little images to represent Kyoto specifically. So from the cover, this is the tower there, the observation tower there. This is the Inari 1,000 gates, torii gates that they have there, and we did go there, so I'm able to document that. We rode the train in Kyoto, and these other images are basic representations of the space, but I can look at this and connect the trip, the things that we did, to the images. So I might break my trip up into 2 parts and put the other half in here. So that's my plan as of now, y'all. Don't be surprised if I get on here with a different notebook talking about, here's my trip. Okay, so, all right. I think I'm done with inserts. I think that's it for the inserts. When she went to Kyoto. Oh, that's so sweet. I love how y'all love each other, Deborah. You and Sandy. Y'all whole little group. And the other one, Sandy and what's the other lady name? Hey Eliza, what up, cuz? Welcome, girl. You ain't missed much. All right, I'm just going to throw the rest of this stuff out there, y'all. Okay, here we go. Here is okay, first I wanted to just say I am fully aware that this book is in Japanese. I looked at this book and I fell in love with the images, and so that's what made me purchase it. What I also did was I used the plastic on this book to house all the washi tape that the shops were putting on the bags and stuff like that, so I could peel it back off and use it in my journal. But this essentially has like inspiration for how to decorate and use your traveler's notebook, and I just love the way they create their imagery and all of that. So I really bought this to look at the pictures. But if I want to read the page, I'll just use my Google Translator app, which has not failed me yet. And I will be able to pick up what they left behind from there. I also got these two. I don't know why I got the same color. It wasn't really fond of some of the colors that I saw. So I got two of the brown folders to go inside those two inserts that you just saw. And then, keep saying insert. Y'all know what I mean. Oh my goodness. I also got these two keychains. I don't know why, because I don't even use keychains like that, but I thought I thought they would look nice, either as if I wanted to try to maybe use one as a, what am I trying to say, as a charm on the cover, if I have one that matches this, or in the background of my photos, because I don't know if y'all know, sometimes I just buy stuff for the photos. You are not late, Eliza. You are right on time. I showed a little bit, but you could always catch that later. It's not life or death over here. I'm just sharing how I spent up all my money. Lord have mercy. Somebody send me a pack of noodles. Oh yeah, let me show you the keychains up close. So this one has the traveler's train ticket. I really got this because we rode a lot of trains, y'all, including a bullet train, which I was so excited about. We rode that twice. That thing is fast as a mug. I just cannot even begin to describe that excitement. And then this one is Travelers Hotel. We actually went to the Ace Hotel, which did a collaboration with Travelers. Within that building of Ace Hotel is where the Kyoto Travelers store is. So that was cool to see. And then I'm sure y'all have seen this washi before, but because I was there and it wasn't very expensive, I got a roll of this Travelers washi featuring airline tickets and all that. And then I got this one also similar. I think that this one has more, no, there are tickets too for trains and all that. Okay, and then I also got another washi that has the train lines. Y'all, I got a story about the Ginza line. I will never forget that orange circle. I cannot tell y'all today because it's going to take us down the rabbit hole. But just know that little Tokyo Metro, child, I had an incident. Praise the Lord. It wasn't bad. I made it out. Thanks to Paula. But anyways, y'all hear about that later. I don't know when later is, but you'll hear about it later. So this is a roll of stickers. It has a whole bunch of different stickers. I only got them because Sakura and Fuji, that's what I really wanted. But the rest of them are also very cute. So I'll add them to my journal and somehow. And then I got the second roll sticker, but I think somebody gave this to me. Like, people, I got a lot of gifts on this trip, y'all. Yeah, Deborah. Ooh, child. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. But I got gifts from let me see. Oh my gosh, she's gonna hate me. Jody gave us gifts. Of course, Paula gave us a gift bag when we arrived with some things that we would need inside and some cute things as well. I'll show y'all that later when I show you it'll be my gift haul day. And then I got gifts from Ayaka, Sakura Lala, from Rainbow Holic, we just got gifts on top of gifts. Even if I didn't buy anything, I came home with a lot of love, and that was very special. But I think somebody gave me this, and I cannot remember who it was. I think they had bought two and was like, "Hey, Queen, you can have this," and I was like, "Yep, I'll take it." So now I have two Travelers Roll stickers. Um, all right, that was bag one. Now I'm gonna clear my dust and show y'all what's in bag two. So let me move this near Manny. Manny is sitting in the corner watching all this, y'all. Just FYI. That is my Rolly. Listen, Manny didn't miss nothing. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna just take some stuff out and just start sharing it. Okay, so I don't even know what half of this stuff is, y'all. I bought it because it was cute. I thought in my head about what I was gonna journal, how I was gonna journal. Oh my gosh, Esther, yes it was. And then that was what prompted these purchases. I think this is a bookmark. I'm not 100% sure, but my plan is to use this in my journaling. They look like train tickets. I thought they were cute. So I got those. I learned that if you ask travelers when you go to the stores to wrap your purchase, they wrap it very beautifully. But we only asked them to wrap it so we could get this tag and a sticker, and it was something else attached to a little piece of leather that had Travelers Factory stamped in that small piece of leather. So this is just sitting in here because right after they beautifully wrapped it, I unwrapped it so I could get my TN out of it. So anyways, I got some boarding passes. I didn't realize I had already bought it. I told you I went to 3 stores. By the way, I have officially gone to every Travelers Factory store except one. The one I have not gone to, where did Paula say it was? I think it's in Narita. So I have not been to Narita. I think it's in the Narita airport. And so my goal when I return next year is to visit that store so I can finally visit all 4. Y'all know they sell the same things, but I just want to go to the store and get their stamps because they have stamps localized to their store. So these are just like small little note cards. They're a little thick, but there's also 3 in one package. I got these stickers just because this is how I feel some days, and so I thought this would be cute in my journaling on the days that they are needed. And then I got 2 sets of these, and I've already divided them by the ones I want to use. Where is the other package? I don't know. It probably will come out at some point. But I got 2 packs of these. I have the 3 places I went to separated in this one, so I can just use this, and the other one can stay intact. And then here are some postcards I got, so I'll just show them to you really quick. Travelers Train, Visit Pass. This is just one postcard in each little sleeve. I love that airplane looking like a traveler's notebook. And a boarding pass. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these, y'all, but they are so beautifully decorated. I could not leave them behind, and they were not expensive. I cannot remember the cost. Let me see if it's on the back. So no, I don't see the yen amount on the back because I can kind of guesstimate now based on the cost in yen. But anyways, I thought these were all cute, so I picked them up for that reason. Love, love, love these. And then I got this Pan Am sticker. I will tell you, I did not know the history of this until I got there. And then after learning it, that's what prompted me to get the sticker. I thought that was really cool what I learned about this airline. And then I got the Love and Trip inserts just in case I didn't get what I wanted from winning that contest. And so again, I'm glad I did. And then I also got the 2 additional Kyoto Travelers inserts, which are only available in that store also. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them yet, but I love how they look. So I'll probably add them to the Kyoto traveler's cover, but I don't know what I've done on the inside yet. So that's that. And then I got, whoosh, okay, hold tight. Okay, so here is the string from my beautifully decorated TN book. They had it looking so nice, y'all, but I had to take it off. It says Traveler's Factory in a small piece of leather. This actually is the color of the Kyoto TN. I wonder if that's why they did that, because that's the one I asked them to cover. And then I also got the Superior Labor page holder, and I don't know, I have a million page holders, but this is really heavy and sturdy, so I got that. Here's the other half of those stickers that are separated from the first half. These are just ones that I'm just gonna sit to the side for now. I don't know what I'm gonna do with those. And then I also got these are some little leather folders that I have not seen in person before. I thought they were cute. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them yet, but I got one for the passport and one for the standard. This one has a train on it, and this one, well, they both have a train. This is a modern train, and this is a older train. So I got those two, and then I got, you probably are familiar with this, but I got the watercolor Spiral Ring notebook, just because I thought it'd be cool to play in this as I prepare for next year. I think something will come down the pipe where I will have an opportunity to teach in Japan, and what I want to teach will be applicable to this paper in this book. So I want to test it out, see if it works for me. If it does, then I'll probably use it as part of the class. This I had not seen before, so I'll open this and show it to y'all. It basically is a bunch of pockets. And I'm always saving things like the postcards and the large traveler stickers and things like that. So I thought this would be cool to save that kind of stuff in. So this is a vertical set of pockets. They're all the same. And then I got a second one that has horizontal pockets. I don't know exactly what I would do with this, but I like the concept of it. So they're both Pan Am, by the way, and then this one has horizontal pockets, just like the other, but sideways. And I love the imagery on this. I don't know if I showed y'all what did this one look like. Yeah, this is this one in this book. That imagery is just so cute. So those are the 3 books I got from Travelers. And then this is the last little part before I show you like a whole different thing I got from Travelers. First of all, I did not know they made custom pens. What I mean by making them is the pen's already made, but they will engrave the words that you want on the pen. So I got one. The first one I got pink because there were like maybe 5 or 6 colors. It was black, green, orange, blue, and pink. So I said, I'm just going to get one. I'll get the pink one. And so on it, you get to pick the font, the little image. Yes, Deborah, I did not know. And when I tell you how much this costs, you're going to be like, what in the world? So it was only $25 US, of course, more in yen. But I said, I'm just going to get one pen. The goal is to attach it to your TN. And you attach this part to your TN, and instead of taking the whole pen off the TN each time, you just pull, wait a minute, let me make sure I get this right. Yeah, you just pull the bottom down, right? This is a fine, it's like maybe a 0.3, maybe a 0.5 tip gel pen attached to this. And so what you do is you pull it down, this stays on the TN. And then when you're done writing, you just stick it back up in there, and you don't have to worry about taking the whole pen down. So I bought this one to commemorate 2025. So I got Japan 2025 with a little plane. They had like traveler's notebook kind of images. It was a sakura, a plane, a world, I think a little suitcase, stuff like, traveler's factory stuff. So I got the plane. And then, when I looked at how much it cost, I said, you know what? I'm gonna get another one. So I went to Paula and Kelly, who were with me, and I said, I'm gonna get another one. And so um they were like, well, we are too, because they weren't that expensive. So I ended up getting an orange one, and I got it for last year's trip. So what I told myself is each year that I go to Japan, I'll get a pin to commemorate that year's trip. So same concept. I'm not gonna take this one out. Y'all get it now, I think. But you attach this to this part to the TN. You just pull the bottom out, stick it back in after using it. And knowing how small this is, I purchased 2 additional little ink inserts because I figured with how small it was, I'll definitely use that ink up quickly. And they only had 6 in the store, so I gave 2. No, they had enough for Paula. Yeah, that's 6. I gave 2 to Paula, 2 to Kelly, and I bought 2 for myself. So those are the pens. And then I got these tags, which I don't need, but I have plenty of charms hanging off all my TNs at this point. But I got one. I thought I would use this for, commemorating seeing food. Okay, here we go. You're back. Um, yes, Esther. But also, these were at the Kyoto Travelers. We spent most of our time in Tokyo as a big group. But when we stayed behind to visit the 2 additional cities, that's where we found the. Now, they couldn't make those pins at the other places. I don't think we asked. They weren't on display the same way they were in Kyoto. So maybe we just need to be intentional about asking if we go to Tokyo's location, the flagship store. But anyways, I got this to commemorate seeing Fuji, and these 2 represent Kyoto. So I'll definitely put one of these on the Kyoto tin, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with the other one yet. And I think that's it in this bag. Okay, this was all my small things. And I will show you the last part of my traveler's purchases, which isn't traveler's notebook per se. So I was talking to Talia. She convinced me to get a plotter. Y'all probably saw that. I shared that before I left for the trip. That was the only thing I took as far as documenting, and I'm glad, y'all, because I really didn't pull it out as much as I thought I would. So I can show you quickly. I just did very minimal things. This I did before I left. And then while there, I tried to journal a little in the mornings. I started faded. I did this image of the temple, and I also, somebody who gave me this, I think it was Jody. Jody gave us all this Mount Fuji paper. So I wrote a letter to Fuji because I was mad at Fuji the first time we went to intentionally see it because it was hiding. We couldn't see anything. It was so cloudy and rainy that day that we didn't even see the outline of Fuji. So I wrote a letter telling Fuji, you show up when I come, okay? That's not right that you was hiding the whole time. I wanted to see you all my life and you just hiding behind the clouds. So I got it off my chest though. These are stickers that came off of our Starbucks cups, which I thought were cute because they got these little messages in the corner, and we got a lot of Starbucks, y'all. So I got mine and Kelly's and Paula's off of theirs. If they're doubled like these are, there was a repeat of the little message in the corner. And then I did this quick drawing of the Golden Gate Bridge in California. I started to document or write about some of the things I experienced while there. I didn't finish. And then I did that swatch of the watercolors that Talia sent me so I would know what colors I was using when I was painting. So that's all I did the whole almost 2 weeks in this plotter. But I was talking to Talia, and I found out from doing some internet research that they had other plotter colors. And so I said, I'm going to go there and see if I can find a teal one. So I did. And I got um, the teal one in the what they call the Bible size. So I'll show you that. Listen, they check, and double check this before they even put it in the box for me. Like they took it out to show me, is this what you want? And it was just very particular about making sure that I was happy with it. And so, this is my first time opening it since I've been home. But I like it. It's really, really teal. It's very teal. And I also like it feels a little different from my brown A5, but I'm not unhappy with it. Like it's not terrible, but it's not the same. Maybe it is. Now I'm touching them both at the same time. But essentially, oh gosh, which one did you get, Deborah? Essentially, because I got the outside, I had to get the inside too, y'all. I had to get the inside. So I got some of the inserts. It's the pebble. Yeah, I think that's the feeling that I'm feeling. Yeah, you're right. It's pebbled. That's the difference that I'm feeling. So you can see here that this is smooth and this is pebbled. Thank you, Deborah. That's what I was trying to say. It doesn't not feel as thick. It just felt different. And I could put my finger on why. And so I got some inserts. I don't know which ones I use, so I just got one of all the ones they had available, most of the ones they had available, because some I knew from looking at them I would never use those. And so I'll try them out, see which ones I like, and go from there, and then I'll refill them based on that. So this is the platter I got. I also got the pouch that goes inside. And that's it for the platter. Oh no, I got for my big one, I had to get her some clothes too. So I got the project manager folder and to-do list for her, just because these cost less than the ones I saw in America. So I was like, let me go ahead and get these while I'm here, so I don't have any regrets later. So I'm gonna probably have to get some more refills while here in America at some point. But if I use it the way I envision I would, but if not, then I'll have enough to last me till I get back to Japan. Praise the Lord. So that is all my travelers purchases, y'all. And also I didn't purchase this from Travelers Factory. None of the 3 stores. I got this from, I want to say it was a store in Atoya. I think it was a store in Atoya, but I cannot remember for sure if that's what it was. Anyway, they had every platter color, every size, every insert. They had everything. I think Esther got one too. So, oh, was it Loft? I can't remember. Was it Loft, Esther? Because I think we got them at the same store. So yeah, y'all, that's it. I'm saying that's it. Like that's not a lot, but that's it for the travelers' purchases. What you done said 2 places, Esther. Where did we get this stuff from? I feel like you and I got it from the same place. It was not Travelers though. That I do know. So essentially, listen, I'll go back and watch that part. Hey, Lark. I am in Japan buying traveler stuff, and they sending stuff to my house. I think that is wild. Which one, Belinda? The teal one? Well, I can just tell you both. The teal one that I opened is Bible size. The brown one is this is an A5. And I got it foiled engraved at Jenny Bick when I purchased it. That's where I bought it from. So look, Talia, it looks a little used already. Because this thing got thrown in and out of my bag a lot. Yes, Deborah, thank you for saying that, because my husband just thinks I bought everything but the ground, as he tried to joke. But honestly, there was so much to get in the stores, in the traveler stores. He has no idea what I could have come home with. I'm gonna tell you what I wanted to get, but I was like, that costs more than the fountain pen I bought. I don't want to get that. Um, they had the largest Superior Labor bag I have ever seen in my life. It was beautiful. Okay. They had several colors. They had the pink and cream, they had the teal and cream. I wanted to get the teal and cream one. And they were huge. I really wanted them, one of them. But they, in US dollars, were between, I think, $325 to $350. And I was like, I don't know. I didn't know that I wanted to make that kind of investment. So I got a Miffy bag instead, which y'all will see later. In my new obsessions haul, that's what that one was categorized as. So last year it was Rilakkuma. This year I got 3 new characters that I'm obsessed with, and so I'll share that with you later. Add to cart. Oh my lord, 600. Woo, child. Nope. Not I don't think I want to buy it for either price. Definitely not 600. But this is what I told myself. If that bag stays on my heart for a year, I'll get it next year. So the one thing I try to get on each trip when I go is a fountain pen. I always want to get a fountain pen to commemorate that trip. Now I'm adding the engraved pen. And I guess um, in addition, I can plan to get the very large one. So I don't know. I think that, I mean, when it comes to bags, I have so many and I only use the same 2. And so it just would have been a waste on my end. Last year I bought a Traveler's Factory bag thinking that it was a canvas bag. It's a messenger canvas bag. And what I told myself is I'm going to put patches all over this. No, it's still sitting here, black and canvas. I've carried it a couple of times, but not enough to the point where I feel like I would carry the $325 bag. So, and I'm glad I didn't get it because I love my Miffy bag, which y'all will see later. So, oh my gosh, I have so much to tell y'all about Miffy and this very rare find that I found there in Japan. And I brought some back, and when y'all see this, it's going to be sick. Y'all are going to be sick of me, okay? Me and Miffy about to be good friends. No, Belinda. So this is what I did. I categorized all the stuff I bought, and y'all just saw the Travelers. You're just seeing the Travelers haul right now. I have a pen haul coming. I have a sticker haul coming. I have bookmarks, books, regular writing pens coming. Like I have everything in sections because there was no way I was going to be able to do one full haul of everything I brought home. I definitely brought home way more than I brought home last year. I don't feel like I spent a lot more money. I just think I shop maybe smarter. I don't know if that's possible to do in Japan, but I feel like I got a lot of little things. I maybe took about $300. Maybe was it $300 or 300 yen more than I took last year for spending money. And I spent it all except 1,000 yen, which I saved for my journal. So I kept one bill just to put inside my journal. And just so y'all know, don't worry, it's only about $7. It's like buying a $7 sticker, right? So what I planned to do was get some play money and use that in my journal, but I couldn't find it. The money that looks like the yen. And so because I couldn't find it, I just saved that one bill. So I spent everything else. All the way down to like 2 or 3 coins also. I did really well this year. I think last year I came home with too many more coins than I wanted to. I took those coins back this year. I spent those, came back with like 2 or 3. So I'm doing good. Anyways, y'all, thank you for joining me. I am looking forward to sharing more of this stuff. It's gonna take me a little bit though, y'all. I have at least 10 bundles of things. I put them all in separate bags, kind of how I did the traveler stuff, so that I could remember how to do the haul videos. So just stay tuned, watch my stories, because that's where I'll let y'all know that I'm getting ready to share. Um, Auntie Ways. I'm getting ready to meet Ayaka online, and excited to talk to her. This is just a chat about the trip, not a class. Ayaka, I'll talk about her later, but meeting her was truly the icing on the cake of the trip. And so, oh, thanks to Lily, I know. And I have to always remember to text you before I go live, which I've been doing good with so far. This is the first one, and I was on it. I was on it. So, y'all stay tuned. Thank you for joining me. Bye from me and Manny. Thanks for joining. Oh, no problem, Lark. I'll talk to you again soon, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Belinda. Thanks for joining today.